What's up, guys? We're back with another video, and today we are watching the Fortnite Pro-Am while playing some stuff. Okay.
Landing, but if he can find his way back to Canada, that will be good. And they are kind of deep in the back of the zone. This is about what are his chances, which is going to be relatively good. I don't even know how he just done it, but he did it.
And that's what you look at a former FNCS champ for, okay? Ronaldo's got his method. He's got some tricks up his sleeve. He's got a little bit of vengeance. It's typical gamer. Gone in flakes. Interrupted.
One
That's
goat.
so rude.
What is up?
It's a tough spot to be in.
The
too.
goat.
Even
What's
before
up,
he
man?
Stand up. He was kind of crouched down at the top of the mountain. Cooper,
my friend.
honestly, leading up into this Pro-Am, this has to be one of the most predicted teams in top 5. One of the most predicted teams to actually win the FNCS.
Hello.
Cole getting busy. Kurt said they were going to take out Cypher PK. I'm not sure if he said he was going to do it himself or he was going to let Cole do it for him.
Look, who else was getting their duo bananas? Who else was getting their duo water? Courage, that's who. And it's showing off here. Cold, feeling primed and ready to go. Cypher being the first victim, and possibly many more to come.
And Cypher also in a tough spot.
Cypher Peak is in here
Moxie
too.
being a little bit of a solo here for a few seconds. If she can buy the time, they will. And you hear that sound. Reboots are going to be disabled from here on out. If you go down, you are forced to watch the rest of the game play out. Oh!
Every player for themselves, and absolutely nobody is safe. Shockwave or crash pad, whatever direction you want to head. But you've got to keep your head on a swivel, otherwise you might lose it. As Benno so nicely showcased, but Benno and Reddish, they've still got their work cut out for them. They know there's a lot of neighbors that they don't necessarily want to be knocking on the doors of just yet. You're trying to draw as little of attention as possible.
Okay.
Ooh, I did see him kind of get targeted by a few players, drop to a low HP. Peterbot's the one that's actually cleaning up the elimination. Points go to Booga, loot goes to Peterbot. And that's where you're seeing a whole lot of importance as Moxie. We literally saw her go down. Now we're seeing what happens when you get rebooted a little too late, and now she is out of there.
But look at Peterbot and Aussie, they're just going to clear out their own dead side rotate.
Guys, Ali almost killed
Peterbot. With a little bit of box-to-box fighting, and if they're not careful though, High Ground might actually take notice of what's going on. Mongrel, barely lucky to still be alive right now. That's a rare miss from Peterbot.
And he's feeling the pressure here because this is a duo competition, but for the rest of this game, Mongrel's gonna have to play it out as a solo, and I think Peterbot sees the weakness. He's getting the green light.
Play some reload. I'm with my friend right now, so
really forced them to kind of rethink that strategy there for that quick moment.
Yeah.
Saving Mongrel. He doesn't even know how he just got blessed, but on a high ground. You know him. You love him. It's Queasy. It's Nick S30. And
I'm gonna have to go soon. I have a Facebook.
We
got third place.
The zone pulling over this hillside has just completely set Queasy and Nick in an optimal position, but you always have to be careful because high ground can be challenged at any given moment, and Queasy is fully aware that factory. He's already caught a glimpse of Shota and Koyota on that secondary height, but teams are on the move. They're trying to control that front side low, and Podesai Nikoff waiting for the perfect moment to strike.
Yeah, you have to let that secondary slurp just get his HP and shield back up. If we were to go now, one Mammoth Pistol will definitely do him in, but now the crash pad's going out. They're just simply trying to make their way to the front side of the gun. Clicks and Lacey, same thing as Bold finds himself with a number.
It's really laggy for some reason. I don't know why.
One banana means one elimination, and he kept that promise right here.
Oh, that potassium helping counteract those back cramps. Courage, he's coming alive. Somebody throw out the time machine for this man. But Nick, Queasy, still up on the high ground, still trying to prevent anybody in these lower layers. And Reddish Benno caught up in a little bit more of the mix-up than what they were hoping for. But it's Vaxity, he's on the back heel. Vaxity gonna be forced to just shockwave away. Cold though, he just lost courage, but it doesn't matter because Koyota is down for the count.
It's a different level of flexibility when you're playing as a solo. No, you now have to be careful anymore as Ozzy gets caught out as well. Cole just taking names and checking them off that list one at a time, but there's no siphon. He needs the HP, and he found Peterbot's Chug Jug.
That's all that Cole needed. He just wanted all of the material, all of the opportunities that Ozzy was able to provide off that body loop. But Nick, Queasy, they're still still intact. They're still fully in control of this high ground. Clicks and Lacey might be hoping to try and counteract this, but from the secondary high position, they still got to deal with these teams on low. Queasy and Nick, they're not letting up either. Alex doing what he can to fend for himself on the backside, but Nikov, Podesai, immediately shockwaving towards the front side low. They're waiting, they're hoping that somebody is going to run into one of their pre-edits.
There are 15 teams still alive. Placement points have not touched this lobby just yet. It's all eliminations all the way. As Cold is looking for another one. Savage, weak as can be on the other side. Lachlan's there as well. Shockwave from Kanata, causing a little...
Alright. I'm gonna call you later, alright?
An opportunity there, but he misses out. But Zemi's going to steal that one away. As Peterbot is struggling to get out of the box, but they send him back to the lobby anyway.
And Queasy, the lone man on height, he's going to try and just make sure that he's got it as long as possible. Clicks and Lacey, though, all the way in the bottom field. They're making sure that nobody can challenge their current position. Clicks creating so much space. Lacey,
yeah.
Bot reviewing from last side, buddy. It's kicking in now. Queasy going to be dropped down into the heart of the action, and now Clicks, Lacey, he might actually do this.
He finds his former teammate, Veno, the 6 out of 12, as he lands another shot, but he gets Shockwave out of zone, quickly uses his, finds his way back. New competition, he goes for a play, but gets set right back down. Nikov, Podesai, 4 eliminations, they're in control.
And they absolutely blocked off Queasy's attempt to actually catapult himself back up the high ground. Clicks, Lacey, they're just too tangled up. It's only... But he's gonna shockwave up. He sees Podesai, but he's a target. But Podesai's been sent packing. It's only Nikov, the other half of the Gentlemates, to keep this one alive.
There's one duo left in this game, and it's Cooper and Zemi. Everybody else is solos as Queasy's trying to go for the heel off. The Chug Jug backside of the zone. He barely gets it off in time, but Cooper and Zemi, they have the Chug Cannon. Infinite heals as long as they have the time. Queasy drops down from above, but it's only a short stint. He doesn't want to go ahead and stay there for too long as Nikov goes down. 2v1 situation. If anybody can do it, it has to be Queasy.
But Queasy's just outnumbered. Cooper and Zemi are gonna strike first. Victory Royale. And this is the moment they want to keep that momentum building.
I don't know how I'm still
They won the
alive.
last game of the practice games yesterday. They held on to that momentum. They held on to that confidence, and they fired off here in game 1. Let's go and see how they're feeling with Frankie.
All right, guys. Congratulations! Gain and Center, give it up for your Victory Royale winners! Cooper, you knew that he had it in him. He's been practicing for this moment, but did you think straight out the gate you'd be picking up the first Victory Royale?
100%. I mean, we're going to win this whole thing. I'm the best teammate here. I'm feeling super confident. IGLing feels good. I'm feeling great.
All eyes were on Queasy and the high ground, but you guys were just staking things out on the low ground. Talk me through that end game.
Yeah, I mean, end game we looked at high ground. We saw they're very established. Cooper called it to go low ground. I was on him the whole time. He was calling it, and I was just trying to get kills, give him everything he needs, and it worked out.
It really did work out. Do you think you need to change things up now to keep people guessing in the lobby?
No, I mean, we might change things. We might not. I don't know, but all I know is we're gonna win more.
Well, all eyes are gonna be on you. Cooper, after game 1, we've got the eye test now. Who do you think is the biggest competition here?
I mean, I don't got any competition here, honestly. I think we're miles ahead of everyone. We just stay consistent, stay confident. No one's beating me here.
All right then, guys. Please give it up one more time. Cooper and Zemi!
Zemi. Wow,
What
Zemi
a
won.
way to kick things
He's zero
off
build,
here
right?
in Los Angeles. We'll be right back after this break.
Crazy. That's crazy. Oh shoot, there's a kid coming in. It's a goldfish? What? Later! Okay. Now I have to go soon. Is that Curse? What the fuck?
Welcome back, everyone, to the 2025 FNCS Pro-Am. Oh my gosh. Game number 1 was crazy. So many developments all happening in that single chaotic moment of a game. And at the end of it all, Cooper and Zemi come out as Game 1 winners?
And Cooper and Zemi winning the whole thing, and it looks like Cooper and Zemi are feeling the same way as well. Going on the low ground aggression definitely is working out for this duo right here. But what I love from it is Cooper. This Major 2 that we just had was one of the first times that he really tried IGLing. And honestly, he's done such a good job with it, and I love to see him bring that into this competition as well.
I mean, Cooper was telling us, he said, let's drop low ground. That's what he was telling Zemi. Zemi's like, should we go for high? Should we contest it? No, they wanted to play by the books, go low ground, get those extra eliminations, and it ended up at a 2v1. Quick cleanup, got the dub.
I love, too, that, you know, obviously Zemi is saying, like, hey, it's all Coop, and I'm listening to him, but we just watched Zemi go crazy, right? The mark of a good duo is, like, if your IGL kind of says, hey, this is what we kind of need to do, he's immediately there to just make sure everything is happening the way it needs to, and they're sitting there in that #1 spot right now after just game #1, dude. Zemi, what I love about him, even if he's, like, asking questions like, hey, what should we be doing? Layer. If there's a 1v1 that's taking place, Zemi's not missing.
Whew, man, that is a way to start a competition, Takada. And honestly, I think a lot of eyes are going to be on this duo. I don't know necessarily if Peterbot and Aussie Antics are necessarily happy with the performance that we saw right there. Currently sitting in 7th place. And if there's one thing I know about Peterbot is that when he thinks that there's a player that's doing better than him, he tends to target that player.
Oh yeah, and you could see from the early game onto Mr. Savage how focused he was on getting that elimination. But also shout out Aussie Antics. The amount of eliminations he was picking up, he was looking like one of the pros himself.
Yeah, look at this, the same amount of eliminations as Peterbot. I don't think anyone expected that, but with the amount of practice that Aussie has been putting in, and you can even hear it from Peterbot, the fact that he complimented Aussie Antics just shows how